Hey guys, it's Mike from Outside Chronicles, and I'm high atop the Letchworth Gorge at our raft camp, and I'm very excited today because I am trying out my new ENO hammock system that I picked up, and I'm gonna go through my setup with you guys and hopefully have a good night's rest here in the beautiful gorge. Let me show you what it looks like high atop here. The sun is shining, so I'm not sure how much you're able to get to see, but this is our raft camp that we use quite a bit often when we're working 2 days in a row. And I am going to get ready to set up my ENO system. Alright, so I ended up buying all the different pieces, all ENO. I did a bunch of research on some of the other brands that have complete systems, and did some shopping around and found that for about $20–25 more I could get the ENO setup as opposed to some of the other competitors. I looked at some videos and found that they were, the build quality of some of the products were not great. So what I ended up getting was, because I'm 6'1", it was suggested that if you're over 6 foot or sleep on your side, to go with the ENO Doublenest. I went with their Atlas straps suspension system. Also went with their Guardian bug net and the DryFly system. So I'm going to get this all set up here and hopefully have a good night's rest. So step one of the process is selecting a couple good trees. Luckily, friends of mine have camped here before with hammocks, and there's a couple nice trees right here. I'll back up a little bit, that overlook the gorge, and they're about 12 feet apart. Not real big trees, but they're perfect, and as long as you don't go out the wrong side of your hammock in the middle of the night, it's a perfect spot. Okay, so I have our hammock system up, and you just slip it around the tree. And then we're going to put our carabiner from our hammock right into one of these straps, depending on what length we need. We have the matching one on this side, fed around the tree, and again, we'll put the straps right there. We might have to play with this a little bit to actually get this at the right height. I put the actual straps about 5 feet off the ground, and we'll go proceed with the bug net and the hammock. So I have the hammock connected to the straps. I actually had to make my straps a little bit taller, about 6 feet up. I bottomed out when I actually went and sat in it, but as you can see, there's a nice bow to it. Came out really good. The next thing I'm going to do is put up a ridge line so I can hang my bug net. Okay, we have the first part of the ridge line set up. Just a double hitch right on this side, and then I ran it over to the other tree, and I set up a trucker's hitch here. We'll do another video on the actual setup of the knot, but you're able to pull it pretty tight, and now we're going to hang that bug net right over the top. So once you have the bug net hung up, what you need to do is actually disconnect one end of your hammock from the carabiner, from your strap, okay? And then what I do is you bunch it up, and you have to feed it all the way through to the other side where the cinch downs are, for the hammock to be actually inside of the bug net. So we'll go ahead and clip this back in. Okay, and now you see the hammock is actually going through the bug net, and there's these cinch down things at the end. So once we pull this apart, pull this down here, we'll pull it all the way down to where these cinch down things actually come outside of the carabiner. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. Pull these all the way out where the cinch down is on the carabiner. So now we have our ridge line. We can cinch these down right here. If you just grab it and pull, you see they cinch right down. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to grab it and pull and cinch this down. Okay, so now we're cinched down. I'm going to have to actually sit in it to see how that bug net actually, how wide it is, but the ridge line looks pretty good. Might make it a little bit tighter, but actually it looks pretty good. So now we're going to move on to our DryFly. We're not expecting any rain tonight, but it's going to be cool and it'll keep the dew off of me. And because I have a ridge line for my bug net, what I did is I test fitted how the actual DryFly is going to sit on the middle of the hammock. So I have it positioned correctly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create 2 half hitches over there and 2 half hitches over there, and we'll cinch that down, and then we'll put the stakes in. And ENO has these quick cinch down things at the ends of all of their ropes. So a half hitch on the tree, and then I can pull it tight using these mechanisms. Okay guys, I got it all set up. What I ended up doing was connecting to a couple of the trees right here to pull my DryFly nice and tight. The one gripe I do have about the DryFly is it didn't come with stakes, so I ended up buying MSR groundhog stakes. They're nice lightweight stakes that I'll probably use in my other tents, but it added an extra 15 bucks, 12 bucks to the price. And if I come around to this side of my hammock, you can see nice and tight. The bug net looks good. Okay, we've got the guy lines connected to a stake over here with a taut line hitch, and then I actually have it on some roots looking over the gorge here. So it looks like I got a pretty good place to sleep tonight. I'm very excited to try hammock camping. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and hopefully I'll wake up tomorrow morning with a smile on my face and well rested for another day of rafting. Okay, just wanted to give you a good look of underneath here. You can see the bug net. The hammock is ready to sleep in, and then my plan is to use a sleeping bag. I have a Thermalite inflatable pad that I'm going to put down, and an inflatable pillow, and I think that'll be a pretty cozy night. So right now I'm going to go make some food, and I think I'm going to go fish in the gorge for a little bit for some smallmouth. Talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Okay, good morning. So I've had my first night on my hammock, the ENO Doublenest system, and it was interesting. I really slept well. The sleeping pad I had, the Thermalite trail light, moved around a little bit, not a big deal. The pillow I was using was an inflatable pillow, which I had to deflate quite a bit to get into a comfortable spot, but overall I slept really well. There was a couple times I was on my back, moved to my side, and really had a good night's sleep. I was above the ground and really enjoyed hammock sleeping. So I would highly recommend trying out a hammock, and right now I would totally recommend the ENO Doublenest system, the bug net, the Guardian bug net. The Atlas straps are definitely a must, and the Rainfly, although it didn't rain, went up real easy. Seemed like it would really protect me in a pretty good storm. So overall, I love hammock camping. Talk to you guys later.